When I found out that we were assigned Kander and Ebb for Cabaret class, I literally lost my shit because if you don't know, Kander and Ebb means Fosse. And for as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be a Fosse girl. I was 9 years old when my parents took me to New York for the first time. We stood in the TKTS line and bought tickets for the cheapest show, the family classic, Chicago. My poor park ranger parents had no idea what they just signed up for. But the curtain opened, and I wanna be her, I wanna be her, up there just like Roxie. I need to be her, I need to be her, in the center of the dance floor. That could be me, that could be me, up there just like Roxie. Flirting madly, looking dreamy. These are things we take a chance for. The second I saw Miss Roxie Hart, played by Charlotte Demoise, I immediately knew I wanted to be her. And my parents realized they were no longer raising a park ranger, but they were gonna raise a star. During the best number of the show, Roxie abruptly stopped the band, saw me in the audience, and came down from the stage to talk to me. She asked me how old I was and if my parents were okay if I was there. I told her I was 9 years old, and my parents nodded. I mean, they could see the sparkle in my eye. I met this perfectly marvelous girl with this perfectly wonderful town. As I told my parents I won't be a park ranger no more. Before I knew I was gonna be her, exciting. Next moment I was no longer alone, but sat reciting Bob Fosse's iconic moves in my charming 9-year-old self. How I razzled my mom's senses was truly no less than a crime. Now I'm this perfectly marvelous girl with my perfectly beautiful moves, and we're dancing together and having a marvelous time. At the very end of the show, Roxie looked me in the eyes and she threw me this rose. I take this rose everywhere I go with me. It serves as a symbol to never give up and to follow my new Broadway dreams. Now I'm this perfectly marvelous girl with my perfectly beautiful rose, and we're living together and having a marvelous, perfectly marvelous time. Thank you, Roxie.